What's up, everyone? We're here for another episode of A Slice of Love as we get things going. It's your host, as always, Chris Holmes, and I have my guest by the name of Dorn. So we're going to dive into something that's going to possibly, no, that's possibly, it's going to be something. Hey, but that's what A Slice of Love is about. We're going to dive into topics, have fun, so we can start it to get things going and much more. But the title of the hand, as I tag you that people hit much more is, and we got music in the background. But we are talking about narcissists. Ones that play the mind games, drive you crazy, directly, indirectly, leave off everything. But you know what? I'm gonna let you go ahead and start this off. But you know, I hope I had been some guessing, so I have to do my little part again. I'll be fun. So we hear this word. I'm gonna leave you alone on a little island. What comes to mind when you hear this? Narcissist.
Most of my relationships. Most of my life. Dealing with narcissists. I feel like I'm just drawn to these people. Or they drawn to me, you know, empaths. So they just drawn to me. Maybe I'm the person that likes to try to heal and can't fix.
Yeah, fix what you grab your phone, fix the stack, so you put your friend in all of this morning, so they don't find your phone up as well.
Ooh, I don't need no phone.
I don't know, because we didn't want to go stop things. So you're trying to tell me that you are the one that's trying to fix these people.
I mean, it's not necessarily fixed because you can't fix someone. It's you see the potential in them, so you want to try to bring it out of them.
See, you know, I'm glad you brought that up because I think that is the biggest issue that a lot of times you're always trying to fix someone you don't want to be fixed.
I mean, it's not that they don't want to be fixed. You gotta want to fix yourself. I mean, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make the horse drink.
There's a whole lot of horses ain't drinking.
You right about it. You right about
it. Brought them right to the damn pond. They were looking like, what's this?
What's this? Oh, this is Kool-Aid. Okay.
Meanwhile, they're like, I think you're crazy because all the things you want me to do while I'm over here by this water.
Or from our own standpoint, I'm the man. I'm there for you.
Wait a minute.
I had to find the water first. This ain't like water tonight.
So basically, tell me to basically take over because the horse didn't know what was going on. We left to the water. Let's go search for what the hell are the guys doing? Yeah, I went there. What the hell are the guys doing?
Different situations I feel with different types of people. I feel like.
Such as,
I mean, right now I think I don't really feel the fun, but then you have your gaslight. You have your people that blame things on you. I mean, there's a lot of different ones, you know. But the one that gets me is like the gaslighter, the one that's always got to be right, you know. The one that I've, you know, dealt with that never just like put a title on it. And I'm like, damn, that's how you know, like, oh, you're this, you're that.
On my last service, I want to blame you for everything.
Man, they blame you for everything. You know, they always right. Always wrong.
You can actually have factual facts. You got
and still wrong. You can tell the sky's blue and have factual sky's blue. They be like,
you're gonna be like, no, the
sky is green. What? Well, yeah, whatever, purple, whatever that is.
So diving into, let's say, one of the places you said all in relationships.
It has been. I mean, yeah, I can only probably name one relationship that wasn't just. That's not.
Yeah, that is. Describe a particular situation where it was like the person was doing one of these things we're talking about, gaslighting. So we can just dive in. Oh, sorry about
that. Oh my God. I mean, a lot of you that I got somebody one time I was like, I'm for people to go, but you're not the right.
So
not that I went for this shit. Because now I'm like, you know, I only got my. That's what got me.
So what was it?
Really, at the time, I don't know. I still don't know. But I mean, really, I don't. I mean, just because I see the potential in him, and I'm like, I know you. I can see you lying. But Why do you have to lie? I'm gonna love you for you, but why do you have to lie about who you are? Why are you trying to be? Why are you trying to be somebody you're not?
But
I see the potential in you.
but that goes back to what we just said that earlier, like the potential. We
Yeah.
always try. Well, I guess the people who try to fix the potential.
The impact.
Yes, but at the same time, yes, that works for those. Like if y'all sync it together as one and it works out, and you're with the right one, it works. But a lot of times, unfortunately, got soulmates. Yeah, soulmates where it's meant to match up. But unfortunately,
Not all soulmates are meant to match.
Why is that? We
Some that I mean, well, it's more of a twin flame type. It's like you keep meeting up with this person, but y'all are not meant to be. It's like y'all come together in different life. Like, you see the person in this lifetime. Y'all know some everybody y'all see in the next lifetime. It's like when you get to the next lifetime, y'all still ain't complete. It's something that's going on in y'all life circle that if y'all can't fix it when y'all get back together.
just passing.
Yeah, we're gonna keep on passing through and y'all gonna keep bumping into each other because y'all attracted to each other. But
The connection might not be there.
the connection's there. Y'all feel the shit. It just ain't gonna connect right. It's gonna be off. Just it don't fit. Like why this person don't fit? Exactly right. It's the one little piece. The little point kind of went to the left or something. Whatever. That's the thing.
I guess what I'm thinking too is like what keeps y'all stuck into it, and I'm guilty for it as well. So we have the hope of this person's going to change, maybe be treating us all kind of bad, saying things in behind closed doors and much more. But a lot of that we're going to be like, oh, that person's going to change. What is that really making us?
We see the change. We see the good. We don't see the bad. We don't want to see the bad. We don't want to see the red flags because we ignore the red flags. We seen the motherfuckers when they came back into your motherfucking head. Bitch, do you see that red flag? Boom, they're going up. Boom, they're going up. We see ignoring it because we see what they can. We see the potential.
Everybody else sees but us.
And everybody thinks like, bro, you don't fucking see that shit. Bitch. Alright, I'm gonna let you do this because you're wrong. But you don't see that shit.
At the same time, as soon as they bump their head, they quick come back and be like, oh, yeah, I didn't know this was coming.
Yeah, I knew it was coming because I seen it everything.
So you're stubborn. I was probably stubborn as
I
well.
mean, everybody's stubborn. You got to know your sign too. Stubborn.
It was a cancer day. I'm fighting to get it.
Ooh. Ouch.
What is that supposed to mean?
I think y'all feel me, so I know it. And then y'all looking out, y'all exposed. I thought it. Y'all quiet.
Yeah, but if you got pushed to that point, yeah.
That's y'all get pushed into it. Y'all real quiet, y'all. So y'all like to know keep talking to the
Yeah, we like, leave us alone, my
you know,
God.
we talk with the gut too much. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, time to get that. I use my stuff like the clock. So we're not all like that.
I'm an Aries. I like it. I like playing.
That's a whole nother subject. But I'm trying to track and do my own podcast and stuff. So, what do you find funny? Let me ask Dave's question. What is a man to you?
That's a good question. What is a man to me?
And what's a narcissist?
Oh. SAT, please.
I'm along with you.
All right, what's a man to me?
You shoot the same question to me.
No, what's a narcissist? Let's start off with a narcissist. A narcissist man is someone that lies all the time. But they lie so much that they don't even know they're lying.
So if they caught up in their own lie, they believe it.
They lie.
That's what.
They live I wouldn't even say they live in a fairy tale. It just depends on which type of narcissist. Yeah, some of them do like this. The other ones just they live in a world that they see on the they make only the stuff on. That's the only thing they see. And that's the only thing they want. And then I'm trying to open the horizons.
So it's like them where
Yeah, yeah, pretty much. Yeah, whatever. Other than that, I mean, yeah, most of them just they don't see things their way. They don't see it no other way. No matter what you do.
oh good for them.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna face it. I'm not honest with you. You know, from which I'm Mr. Good, I was nice to that point.
I see.
But if you push me to that point,
that's what I'm talking about. We're talking about.
I mean, it takes a lot for you to push me to that. So I don't know about other aliens, but yes, I mean, it takes a lot. This, that's why all my relationships are most of them. 99 of my relationships are long term. Because it takes a lot for me to go to that point. Yeah, but okay, but that's the nice thing to me. So a real man is a provider. A real man is a provider, someone that laughs at your he's a supporter, he's all
that. I'm not funny.
I mean, he's a supporter, he's your best friend, he's just, I don't know, he's just your all around person. You should be able to tell this in your lifelong future and maybe never turn it back. So,
You know how many people when the relationship goes south, turn whatever that you say.
you know, whatever you told them, the confidence and then they love and then faith that they wasn't gonna turn that shit back on. Oh, on that day? I'm like, oh, but you know that was a trigger word for me, or you know that situation.
Yeah, now you're going back and forth.
Keep that shit is gonna use to push me. So why you trying to push my foot? That's how I feel. Why
So,
you trying to push?
At the same time, like, why does the world feel like that a guy has to pretty much take all the world? I'm not saying you, but I'm saying it's like the guy has to take all the verbiage that is attacking words and not saying anything. Knowing that that's the worst of slice.
It just depends on what type of person, like what type of fashion. You saying you take it all of the insult, right? All of the
insult and all that. We're not saying that.
We're not supposed to come back. But what if on my side, I'm receiving all of it. I think the men give them some too. It's like
I get insults.
Okay, but sometimes it's a man that started first. I mean, I don't know your situation. Don't give me the.
Yeah, it's not always.
I mean, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I got a couple.
Thank you. A lot of y'all have a
that's right back at you.
But
not at first though. Not at first. So take me here to jump back at you. Like I said, you gotta keep pushing my butt. You push my butt. You push me there. You push me there. You're poking there. I'm gonna come back.
And you should know because I'm the most honest person. You see me go out of my bed. That means that person.
I mean, that's what you like. Look, your pants. Now I know why. Y'all are real fine and y'all perfect. Y'all are quiet, y'all in the butt. But have you ever really seen the turtles get up and fight? But when they do get up,
oh, this shit.
oh, now the turtle already needs slow shit. So you know it. When the turtle get up, it's over. The turtle gonna roll on the back and go nowhere.
It's like this.
So y'all stuck. You just breaking on y'all be stuck. Y'all be stuck on y'all body. Okay. I mean, that's get up. Get up.
I don't know what's supposed to be because I feel like it really respect.
You got to say about it.
I read a little thing running right into the damn bush.
Oh, it's my Taurus. I got Taurus in my horoscope. I got top no, that's Taurus. That's Taurus.
All right, question.
A random question and you.
Right. be stuck in that.
What makes a woman right?
There's a whole lot of things.
I mean, because we can't just say the internet because I'm pretty sure there's women. So what's characteristic of a woman? Because I had somebody call me and I was like, that I'm not. What the hell?
I'm not.
This is narcissist. Yeah, let's go back.
As I go ahead and piss off the listeners and say what a lot of guys have been saying for long, as no one still wants to listen, that's one of them. Refusing, yes. Listen is like the main number one topic of that, but it goes into playing the victim and then switching our words against us, like wordplay.
I agree with that.
Wordplay. Not only that, using anything that that was our weakness, that we were pretty much touching in vulnerability, and twist into a way in your advantage. I'm saying this, you're saying that. And even worse, use either friends or family to tell their side of the story and use it to pitch against you.
I hear
That shit, that was bullshit. But when it comes down to it, basically a lot of these mind playing. I'm not gonna say we're not gonna feel doing this well, but I'm just saying, like, why do that? Especially when the guy is actually trying. Well, I said a good guy, because I know it doesn't like fellas out there. Yeah, I should start laughing. Like,
I'm laughing because I want to know what definition of a good guy. Or should I say a good man? Because I've heard her. You thought those were a good man. Okay, so what's good?
You know what? I'm glad that we got on to, because I think there is no set good man, or vice versa. There is no just set good woman. It's preference of what actually fits for you. Because okay, so I guess what I can say, like what I think would be a good man, of course, be a provider, a lover, someone who can actually be understanding, long-term vision for a family.
You really think that you be 100% understanding of the woman. We go through things mostly different.
I do agree with that.
But do you really think y'all really ever?
To fully understand, I'll say no, but actually be receptive to listen. Because that's one thing I hear a lot of times that we don't listen. But I'm saying, like, when a guy actually does be receptive to hear our feelings or ask further questions to help him understand what he's getting at.
I mean, I listen, but then it's also the report of a client. You're not here. You know what I'm saying? But
okay, so I'm putting you on the spot on this. So you said apply, and I have a big issue. So you say apply what you heard.
Yeah.
What if a guy, I'm pretty sure I speak a lot about things, actually applies what he heard, but it's not specifically what you desire. The guy's actually trying, but because you didn't get exactly what you want, I see a lot of times when we put us over hissy fit, I get mad and say, you never listen when the guy's actually, and that's another thing I feel like the Narcissist too, when the guy's actually put in the effort to try to figure things out, and then you get upset with the guy who actually trying.
Nobody's 100% trying, and there's no reason why you why the other person did it. Okay, but like you didn't. I mean, if you're 100% trying, like you're like actually doing up applying. But I don't know what to do. If you're applying yourself to whatever that situation may be in some type of form of fashion or what. Then I don't understand why that stuff is first. So that means she has some inhibition and stuff. So she needs to
that y'all don't ever want to do that. That's like pulling needles at a haystack at times.
right, we do, but when we do admit it, and you still crumple over what we admit it, or you be like, you want me to say it every time, oh, you admit it to this, so do this, so. Okay, well, say it again.
Okay, that's pride ego. That's pride ego. That's an egotistic. That's boosting the person's pride. I'm not saying like that.
saying I'm sorry.
That's pure crime.
Yeah, not Narcissist.
That's a whole other. All right, so tell me what is up with this. What about how we have nowadays a trend how women want to overstep the man and actually play both parties, even with the man that's there.
Oh, wait. What you mean by play both parties?
Okay, so let's say this. Almost it's more toes. Let's say if a woman hasn't been hurt in the past, she got to the point where okay, I get that. You feel it. To the point where she mentally thinks that she has to do everything on her own. Now, with that, she's with a partner, and let's just say the partner is trying to contribute and wants to look into a team, but then her own inner issues of what she's hearing the baggage in the past. She always thinks in this mindset that I'm always doing things on my own, regardless of the guy's got to turn up. And then whatever attempt that the guy tries, it's not there.
But it's truly that the attempt said you tried. You said you down. She down. But she really didn't want to see you nothing. She just that independent that she didn't want. She really didn't want it. She really didn't want it. I mean, I get it. I mean, most of everything that I've got on my own, I'm a daughter of my own. So, I mean, I'm very, very independent. But if a man wants to step in, he wants to step in, he wants to step in. Because especially if we're together over married, that's the situation. If you're trying to help, I'm going to help.
But there's women
out there. I'm going to make suggestions, say like, hey, babe, don't you want to do this, so we can do this, so we can generate money this way. I'm going to throw you suggestions involved too.
Okay, so with that said, I'm glad you brought up suggestions. So I'm okay perfect with suggestions. I don't know narcissists. So I don't like when a person tries to throw suggestions as an indirect kind of slur. Mm-hmm. That's that bullshit. And then when they don't see it completed the way I said, I knew I should do it about this.
I'm not the type of person who wants to do it. Yes, I would be a suggestion initiated. If I feel like you're taking too long on doing something, let's just say, like I said,
you said something.
Let's just say hypothetically, you come and say, are you saying with me so you know to do whatever you don't have right? All right, so after maybe a week or 2 or 3, at the most, I mean, probably about 2 weeks so I'm irritated. But anyway, but I think some people don't take more. Some people don't take more. Anyway, I don't be like that. I'm someone video post. Like I heard what that's being like because I was like, this is good because like you did something. So that makes me not
I wouldn't say. I guess I'll use my first experience. Let's just say, okay, different scenario. I have
okay.
And working a job and you're suggesting something more to, let's say, be something of a bigger asset. I'm long term. Let's say house, whatever it is. I'm actively applying for these things. Not like I'm saying yes tonight. I'm not trying to apply. I'm still having an income. I'm getting my house going. But then the other person is aggravated to not lock them in or whatever application or any fees that suggest, even though I am applying for, so I'm not getting sponsors for them. Then that person is irritated at me because I'm supposed to put back to things.
Oh, yeah. You put it in the effort. It's not your fault that the fish ain't right. This is reality. Shit. You got some issues that I don't know about. This I mean, I don't know. It's just me. I'm big doing.
Oh, okay, so
I'm older than you. How we
but do you believe that a lot of these issues are caused because of unrealistic expectations? And then
like okay.
rephrase that better.
That was almost like, hey man, a little like that.
All right, so let's say this: the narcissist phrases unrealistic expectations, and if you fail to reach them, then they blame you. This kind of goes back to what we were talking about the blame thing. So let's say narcissist wants something to be accomplished, puts it way unreasonable, and don't reach it. Then it downs the other person. Like, see, this is why you're like this, or not a man, or not a woman, or whatever it is, because you're cheap what I expect you to do. And that can be something like, I expect you to make 300,000. I'm just really on far. 300,000 than you.
I mean,
The fellas want to hear this.
I say I agree because you just slipped the role that I just in, so I'm just like, the rest of the hurt.
I give you a rating from 7 when I ask you something, and then you just so what question can go to me on I'm not sure.
Okay, first, you want to start you were first. All right. Oh, how long would you stay or not?
Too fucking long.
The question is, how long would you stay? I didn't say how long did you stay.
I know, but
So you were staying it too long, so long.
okay, so
What's too long?
honestly, okay, going back to my past self, I would say a year to I didn't know any better, ignoring all the red flags when I should have been confronted. Yeah, I was ignoring the red flags and addressing. I stayed quiet. Hope the other person would change.
So is that your longest narcissistic relationship?
I would say that. Yeah.
She
She got more wisdom.
Yeah, I do.
Me now, like I see one first time, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get.
So how do you think that being in this narcissistic relationship has changed the dating field?
Things spoken into a lot of different things. Well, I take it back. I was already aware of them, but I was more on that hopeful side. Like, not gonna always be like that. Now I'm to the point where
You was on the phone when we first started our podcast, or one podcast, separately, whatever it is. You were like, single till married. Then next time like you got booed up and I was like, engaged. I'm like, wow, who knows? What's that? All right. You just feel off the fuck it up.
damn.
That's your dating,
Okay, so I guess what comes to that is like never lose yourself, no matter what kind of relationship or
that's that.
Yeah.
I
that is,
mean, it's, even when I say, you know, I know, but yeah, but that's not like losing friendships. Some friendships are genuine friendships. I understand that we might be, you know, opposite, but people still can be friends and never have accepted by at least because, you know, we're opposite. So, you know, you get in a relationship and they're that insecure, they're like, oh, I don't
that's like I said, I thought thanks to her, I lost my connections too because of that.
That's what I'm saying. Never lose yourself. I mean, I really, you're supposed to fix yourself. I'm saying a lot of people, you really have to put on time. Yes, I get it. That's where the narcissistic is come in. I'm more on the thing of not really narcissistic. It's insecurity.
That's what I've been saying.
Insecurity. Don't have nothing to do with it.
A lot of people don't want to admit that.
It's insecurity.
I've said that a lot of times it comes down to insecurities, but a lot of people don't want to admit it because it forces them to look themselves in the mirror.
I want to know if it's like, I've never been, or maybe I have been, but never to the point where it's just, I feel like it just mentally took over my brain, my mind.
Attack the other person.
I don't know if I real.
But to answer your question in further detail, see things as it is. Of course, everybody makes mistakes. You know, but don't be a fool. If you see the same thing happening over and over again, it's a cycle, and the person does not want to change. Because you can't force but they have to want to change.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The person who might want to change. The person who don't want to change, don't look for it. I mean, it's just different. You have different people. It's like different narcissistic, so you got to figure out what change is different. Because I mean, yeah, there's some people that want to change, but it's like a drug somehow.
Well, I'm going to be like, no. I'm not going to connect.
When you see the red flag from now on, you're going to be like,
I'm gonna give a chance. I'm gonna bring it to. I'm gonna bring it to where.
The first time they give you a narcissist, you out to that, or you gonna be like, oh, you know, that's what makes you fall in love with that, or you see some potential and.
I'm gonna confront it. You know, from the experience.
That's how you gonna for sure know they're narcissistic.
And if they
if comes an argument,
then that is a clear sign for me to get the hell out of there. If I can have an actual mature conversation and discuss this, that just shows me enough like this. If we bump into this even more, it's gonna be worse. So I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna. So number one, like I said, I understand all human beings make mistakes in life. I would give a chance. If I confront, that's why I'm gonna confront. And depending on how they respond will let me know.
I mean, it's gonna take me a long time.
So you're indirectly.
I'm gonna have to be pissed off this off.
So you're gonna completely keep it all inside.
I keep my feelings inside.
It
takes a lot for me to bring out.
So the other person will have to confront it with you, so y'all can address it. And then it's gonna just spiral over and get worse.
You can I'm the problem. I know I'm not the problem. You got a problem.
You just dicks. Because you're just gonna get on the hamster wheel. It's just gonna be going back and forth. You're gonna be waiting for the other person to confront you.
No, because I'm not waiting on to confront me. Because if I know you kind of want to confront me or whatever the case may be, we got a problem.
Okay, so let's.
If you blaming me for something,
okay.
you're not. Another system is really not gonna hold it in. They're gonna tell you. So you're not going around because they're gonna confront you.
Okay, so let's just be. There's no relationship in a marriage that doesn't have bumps and ups and downs.
Of course. It wouldn't be.
But what I'm getting to is, like, of course, when it comes to fight, eventually y'all gonna have to face each other and talk to that. Now, what I say. So you fight or flight. Fight or flight. I tell you, let's say the fire comes, you're like, oh shit.
I mean, I find I feel I really don't like confrontation, but
you are saying a lot of shit, but not.
I don't like confrontation.
This is why we
I don't like confrontation, but
you don't. You are saying, I'm not just trying to point yet. You are saying a lot of things that led to my downfall with one of our relationships because we never talked.
So what are you trying to tell me? I'm not.
No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, like, to resolve any kind of issues or problems, two individuals have to.
I mean, I understand we do gotta talk it out, but we'll show form of community because I mean, some people can't talk to.
Okay. So
some people can't talk. Okay, some people talk better. Some people talk better through on the phone. But I mean, text can be misconstrued.
Yeah, that's right.
So, but some people just can express their feelings better. Right. some people can sense they feel better over the phone because you're not in there face to face. And I say that because I'm that type of person. I rather discuss it over the phone, not face to face.
Okay, that's a good song. Face to face the best, but
Face to face is better because you can see their facial emotions and stuff like that. But I'm one of a person that's scared of rejection. I do not like to be told no. I don't.
Okay, what if I didn't want to look? I don't think you realize it goes both ways. Like I don't want to get rejected.
But I was a spoiled kid. I don't like to be told.
Oh, now it really comes out. Okay, so I'm glad you mentioned that because I've heard a lot of times, which I was to my grandparents when it came to this, a lot of times when a person is spoiled, I don't even have those spoiled moments, but they don't really appreciate or they just don't want to face conflict at times because they've been given so many times, I guess, catering or like the solution has been resolved for them.
I don't like to face conflict. I mean, I was a single kid, and I never seen my grandparents fight. I never seen my mom and dad fight, so I never had to deal with arguments with people on the face. The only time people would get in my face is trying to do something about something and my ass.
Yeah, we would run for the other.
So it's like if you're in my face and yelling at me, it's like, oh my God, I'm finna get. It's right back in the day, like I'm finna get a whooping. You know what I'm saying? I don't want it. And me being spoiled, I mean, it's like. I got everything I wanted, but I got everything I needed too. So it's like I really, we just say my thing is run off to give me what I want. So I mean, I appreciate it. So like you heard me say you don't appreciate it. I do appreciate everything because I mean I was on my own at 16, so I've been doing everything on my own since like 16. So I'm not just spoon fed. I got it from the mud too. Okay. I got it from around. All right. So yeah.
Yeah, but now at the end of the day, like I said before, I said again, the relationship, engagement, marriage, both parties. And I think what you're getting into is like if a person approaches you with the wrong tone or energy when it comes to resolving.
Yeah, so I don't like to do things.
Okay. I respect that because like if a person's already hostile, and they don't want to.
I mean, I guess that really comes to.
Okay.
They get into a certain time and bring back flashbacks. It's like having PTSD.
Okay, on that one, I can understand because like past and history is much more.
I mean, even though you try to not look, they always say don't bring your past. But yeah. I mean, you can't stuff like that. You just, I mean, you try to attach it, but you see that red flag. That red flag, you do not.
Okay, so with that,
at
least be honest with this. With you, and I'm guilty for my own bad as well. But if you do that, bring that past, whatever that person has done to you, to the person whoever you're involved with, don't you think that creates problems?
It does. It does create.
So,
it does create problems. I mean,
I get that. What I'm saying, like, yes, I said that many times. I get it.
I mean, like, if that, like I said, it's PTSD. I'm sorry. It's just like being shell shocked. When that trigger goes off, that trigger is not just, that alarm is not misheard. You don't push snooze on that one. You don't. The other ones you be like, oh, okay.
I think what really happens is like people turn narcissistic when like they don't address their own internal issues and they just respond by lashing out at others and see nothing wrong.
So that's what
I believe in myself, yes. When you have
when a person I agree with that, but that would make me narcissistic. There's issues that I haven't dealt with too, but I'm not narcissistic. I'm not the one to claim the blame game. I'm not the one saying I'm the victim. It's you, go with me, go with me, go with me.
But at least you're open to conversation.
Yeah.
That's the difference. She just went on. That's why I said when y'all face the conflict, y'all at a reasonable, there's not just.
It's not no hospital.
Yeah. Like, of course, it's going to be tense subject, but y'all are able to conversate and use the solution. I'm not saying like, see, this is what you did it on.
But you ain't going to get nothing me cut off and say.
Then nobody wants to talk. And then it just leads more problems back and forth. So Main thing is have a good tone when you both reach.
Do not have. I mean, find some type of way to calm down because I'm not going
That's it.
to.
Yeah, was always that, so we get this thing on one thing going on. So I think that's the biggest thing. And that honestly, we need to get away from. I honestly feel like TV shows much more, and we're not about it. We love drama. We're very trained. Okay, so what I'm saying is, would you watch a reality TV show that's all happy days, no kind of tension?
I don't want to.
She wants reality.
I don't watch the. I don't watch. I mean, you name something. I don't really watch it. I can tell you, okay, the reality TV shows that I watch, it's been like game shows, like I watch Survival, like that. But you know, I watch Bad Boys. That's been good. You know, they be fighting. That shit is funny as fuck. I be like laughing. You know, this is doing me shit. But like, you know, Bad Girls Club, The Baddies. None of Atlanta Housewives,
That's
all
what
of
I'm
that.
talking about.
I can get $2. I don't know what they doing in their life. They rich. They got money. They cheating on this one. This one sleeping with somebody else. I mean, shit. If I want to hear that shit, I know I need to listen to Kiki and Poo Poo talk about whoever they fucking with. I'm not an outside person, so I say fucking so Kiki and Bookie fucking Tutu and Tutu fucking Juju. So what? I give $2. I'm an inside person. I don't care about it. So why would I care about?
Meanwhile, you got the
Why would I
whole.
care about who the fuck Scrappy for the fucking? And why the fuck who the fuck
But
Jocelyn fucking? And
But
I
people
don't care.
gravitate to that, and people put that
Why?
into.
Because people know that ain't nothing to elevate your mind. That is just a bunch of bullshit.
That's what. But I'm saying, like, when you probably look.
I don't watch it.
Okay, so look, if you constantly watch that kind of stuff, not intentionally, you can redirect or act on that to your partner. Just imagine you constantly see that, or just constantly hear that, or constantly write that.
That's what my thinking on your comment. Whatever you feed yourself, what you act on. If you feed yourself right and food, so
And most of the narcissistic traits are on the kind of shows they think it's fine. It's trendy. Oh, that's distraction.
narcissists don't watch TV. I don't even afraid either.
That's it. I'm not gonna video games is on that too. Was whatever you actually see, hear, can actually
Okay,
form.
if you're on the video games, all you doing, and all you doing is killing people. What's the shit? Warzone.
She think you look at all the games, not come
I mean, what? How do you infiltrate that to a relationship?
I mean,
These are two games that does not have nothing to do with each other. Now I could keep talking about running to the auto because they got two plugs and all types of shit, game banging and everything else on that. But we talking about Warzone and two things. So how do you infiltrate? That's you saying like social media and TV and video games infiltrate on relationships. How does that?
because you like what you actually dating.
Okay, so a man that plays the same on it, he's gonna engage with his that's not. So how is it gonna be bad if they both like them?
That's a good one. That's a sports. But when you say like something like that, of course you see all the.
Yeah, he's gonna be one of them. That's
what I'm talking about.
Gang banging together. Okay, let's feed and do Warzone. Because all that's about is fighting in the war.
They actually have a couple. I've seen a couple news articles of people who play that so much that they
And
actually.
what do they do? What do they do? Piss off because all he want to do is play games.
But let's not lie. You got some childish guys out there that like, oh, you deleted my ex. Oh, you gonna talk my.
You got some
On a funny note,
serious gamers out there.
on a funny note, if you throw out somebody's PS5 or Xbox, you gonna see some people go off.
I mean, I've been known back in the day to put up a couple PlayStation, Dreamcast. I don't do it no more because I ain't got time.
I'm glad to say because I'm gonna say, wait a minute, man.
And like I said, Dreamcast and PlayStation, that's the first one. I don't fucking nobody. I don't fucking nobody. That's why I wouldn't buy nobody anyway. I don't want to do that. It's your shit.
I'm glad you changed. Because degree?
But I don't want you fucking with my shit. Don't go in there fucking with my shit on my computer, you know, whatever. I got no fucking with my shit. So I'm not fucking with your shit. No, I want you fucking with my shit. I'm sure I'm good. Well, I work hard. I do right, you got it. I'm fucking with
Okay, so what you was saying. All right, so let's dive in a bit so we kind of know this up with what it is. What do you think forms narcissism? Oh, no.
I can find it. Childhood trauma. I think she was shadow work.
Explain what shadow work is. Because a lot, look, you got a lot of people who be like, what's that?
I'm not heard about the shadow work.
You know,
journal book, you know what I'm saying?
You probably have you'll probably might have a on there, but what's shadow work? You talking about shadow right here?
No. I don't think it's going deep in answering these questions that you don't want to talk. I'm talking to subjects you don't want to talk like this right here is probably one of the subjects that I didn't even want to talk to. And I ain't really know any deep about stuff, you know, subjects like talk to. But shadow is really doing more than touching something. You know, even that so there's always something with that over the top that you
And we know that's true, so you can just
and it's like if people are just, yeah, I don't see what's today, man. She agrees with it.
I guess for me to answer that as well is maybe things because like I feel like the person who goes into that when they don't really fix or resolve their own issues. Whatever happened to them in their childhood, whatever past relationship they went through, and abuse, talked about much more, they refuse to address that and keep it up all inside. And while doing that, they don't.
Not stressing out. I mean, I'm stressing. I'm thinking first and so on.
You know what? Before yeah, we're gonna hit on this real quick. So what's up with that? So
I don't see it there.
all right, so let's be real quick. In our culture, we are told to just keep it to ourselves. Pray up, yeah, I'm going to pray about it. Or,
I'm not really mad. We talk to the universe. Why do you have to say
because what's going on in our culture, it's like we have a lot of things going on. We're trying to find like the uncle mess with this cousin or whatever, but not to be real. And then that child is forced to not say anything because you know how you don't say anything. And then they get old.
That's like the old time downtown.
Yeah, but then you have people when they get older and into relationships and see any kind of like you saying PTSD that may remind them, but if you see signs of that, they flash out.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess the better question are they right or wrong?
I mean,
So,
there is no right or wrong with that because I mean, like I said, if Bobo great working and then yeah, I might have PTSD. So if somebody, they gonna have PTSD. They should don't be somebody. I mean, don't hold it. You gotta. I mean, you gotta. You can't hold it. That totally should be like that. Always speaking. We feel like you can't hold it.
yeah.
You gotta talk to somebody. I'm just supposed to go talk to them. But you gonna talk back to you. It's like you gotta say it.
And that's why, since I'm a crack fan, so that's why I do stuff like this. I pass on much more than my productive way to do. But you're getting down to it. See a therapist. See, find some kind of way.
You don't want to talk to them. Don't talk to them. That you can't talk to them.
Write it down. You know, here's another thing. Write it down. You know how like some people think, oh, I'm not gonna like write after expressions. Get it out. I don't care what you do. Maybe some people are right.
Some people are right. Some people do that.
Or some people.
I got a million journals. I have it down. I already.
I'm talking. There you go. Then you
talk to you.
Yeah, then she does a report and she'll eventually have a podcast.
I got too much to do. I'm trying to look at my nails. I mean, my hair.
So you want to have all these reporters and that's the podcast.
I'll say that, like, maybe it was podcast, later on down the road.
40 years later.
Shit, I am 40, what you talking about? I'm gonna be 80, I'm gonna have a lot to say at 80, shit, I'm gonna be old and bring up a lot of you, somebody.
You don't be so much friends of like, pick that shit up, but that's why you're
I ain't gonna have no kids if I can't. You don't see my grandkids around here.
So as we close this out and put a lot of narcissists and past people on spotlight indirectly.
I'm thinking about these stages to hear these things. Yeah, they was, anyways.
Everybody be the same.
I mean, they're narcissists, so they're gonna be the victim.
She was about time to be trying to blow up. Any closing remarks? Not sort of showing. Amen.
You think you did it. Run. Run.
Far away. Far.
The red flags.
Don't play nothing.
Don't keep running. That's what keeps going with you. Boom! Yeah. Book flags, get her now. We see it.
Just stop.
I mean, that cute. I mean, I must be a person with that. But anyway, just stop.
I think my closing comment is you can't force people to change unless they want to change. Okay. On that
Oh,
note,
they can't force you to let you know. Or use the way you think.
that's a whole nother podcast we're going to talk about. So on that note, we'll catch you later. It's Chris and we have Storm. Peace out. Subscribe, share, and much more good conversation. That's what we all about.